You're nerds.
Improv.
Nerds.
Barron's Barracudas was the first team, if I'm not mistaken, that worked on the Herald. Is that right?
Yeah, well, Barron's Barracudas wasn't the first team to work on the Herald per se. The Herald had been developed in the late 60s with the committee in San Francisco when Dell was directing them. And Carl Gottlieb, who wrote and was in Jaws and is a brilliant, prolific screenplay writer to this day. And there was a bunch of people in that Herald, Howard Hessman. Anyway, they invented the Herald. I think it was at the University of Austin. I talked to Carl Gottlieb about this once. He said the first time they ever did a Herald was at the University of Austin in Texas, and they were doing a show. And so the Herald was always done under the pretenses of other shows, like in the set of The Second City or in the context of some other show. But Barron's Barracudas was the first group to actually do long form and have people pay money to walk through the door and just see long form improvisation.
And you were working on it every week.
Yeah, every day essentially. I mean, Barron's Barracudas, we all hung out together. We all went to the bar and drank and did tons of drugs all night long till 8 o'clock in the morning, and the sun would come up. And it was just, we hung out at the U.S. Blues Bar, which was owned by Steve Buscegis was John Belushi's best friend, and after John died, he borrowed the money from Dan Aykroyd to open up the U.S. Blues Bar, which is Uncle Stevie's Blues Bar, and that's where we all hung out.
What was the Herald like back then when you started?
The Herald was truly long form. I mean, a minimum of 45 minutes.
So one team would get 45 minutes?
Yeah. And it was basically what you're carrying on the tradition of to this day, which is the art of slow comedy. So you really took your time doing stuff. If you go back and you look at the first couple seasons of Saturday Night Live, you will see scenes that go on forever. And you can drive trucks through those scenes and the pauses they did. And now everything, I think because of the advent of the internet and cell phones and technology, that everything, and stand-up comedy, of course, became very popular too, that everything has to be fast and funny and furious, and everybody's looking for the laugh, 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 and get to the next moment and get to the next beat. And that's really not what this art form is about.
What is it about?
I think it's really about exploring and heightening the relationship between two people. Well, let's do this again in 10 years.
No. I want you to come in. I want you to meet my wife and my kids.
You're married?
Yeah.
I missed your wedding. Oh, my God. Now I feel terrible.
I didn't invite you. I was still mad at you.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim. I'm going to get you a wedding present.
Bob, don't. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You've done enough.
No, I'm seriously going to buy you something.
No, Bob,
Well, I'll give you another scar for your wedding. How about if I scar your wife in the exact same place so you match? I'm kidding!
Okay, because I thought you were serious for a second.
No, come on.
I was going to slug you.